Welcome to Hutchison House Museum. Today we're going to learn how to make marionettes. Included in your kits are 2 wooden sticks, 3 pieces of rope, a template for your feet and beaks, 2 wooden beads, 2 googly eyes, an egg-shaped styrofoam ball, a medium-sized styrofoam ball, yarn, a large boa, and some smaller colorful feathers. To do this, you will also need scissors and glue. For today's purposes, we are going to use hot glue, although you can also use white glue. Now, if you're using hot glue for your craft, be sure to have adult supervision and get their help when necessary. For us, we are going to use what's called a cold glue gun, which means that the glue isn't quite as hot as a hot glue gun would be. Now for this first step, you're going to take your 2 wooden sticks, you're going to make the shape of a cross, and you're going to take your glue. Now this could be white glue, you could use hot glue. If you're having trouble getting it to stick, you can also use some tape or some yarn, just keep crisscrossing the yarn to tie your wooden sticks into a cross shape. Okay? Now once you have this set together, you're going to set it aside and let it dry. You want to make sure that it's completely dry before the next step. Next, we're going to make the legs. So you're going to take 2 pieces of rope, your wooden beads, and your leg pattern. So first step, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out your feet and your beak. Okay, now for the time being, you're just going to set your beak to the side. And next you're going to take your legs, so 1 piece of rope, you're going to put some glue on one of the ends. And you're going to insert it into the hole of your wooden bead. Now it doesn't matter how far your rope goes down as long as it's solidly attached. I'm going to do that to the other one. All right. Next, you're going to put some glue on the bottom of your bead. And you're going to put it in the center of your foot. And you're going to set those aside until they're fully dried. Next, we're going to make the head. So first thing you're going to do is take some glue, put it on the back of your googly eyes here. Attach it to the side of your head. Now you'll note when you're putting together your face that there's already 2 holes that are punched in your head. one on the top, and that's how we're going to attach it to the cross that you made earlier, and one in the bottom, and that's how you're going to attach it to the rest of your body. So you want to make sure that your eyes are sitting on the sides. Next, in the front, now what I have done is I've just taken something like a toothpick, sort of poked a hole in the front, wiggle it around to make a little bit of a slip, and this is where we're going to put your beak. So I'm going to fill it with some glue. We have one here for the top, and one here for the bottom. Okay, now your bird has a mouth. Now with that last piece of rope, what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of glue in that hole that's on the bottom here, and you're going to stick your rope inside the hole. And again, if you're using white glue, make sure that you let it dry completely before you assemble the rest of the body. Now this might take a few minutes. It's not as instantaneous as it is when you're using the hot glue. Next, we're going to put the body together. Now, in the styrofoam ball that's in your kits, there are 4 holes. One with a T mark next to it, one with an N mark next to it, and 2 that have L's. The L's are for your legs, the N is for your neck, and the T is where you'll attach the yarn for your top. So what we're going to do next is we're going to attach your neck and your legs. So you're going to do the same thing you did with your head. You're going to fill, so we're going to do the head first, fill it with some glue, and we'll put our rope here inside. Then we're going to do the same with the leg holes. So we'll do one at a time. One leg. Now when you're attaching your legs, make sure that your feet are facing the same direction as your head. Otherwise your bird will have his legs on backwards. So now your bird has a head and he has feet. And again, you want to make sure that this is completely dry before you move on to the next step. So next we're going to attach the feathers to your body. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue. Now if you're using white glue, you can just go ahead and slather white glue all over your styrofoam ball here. I'm going to get my body started, so we'll just glue that much. Okay, and you're going to glue all over the body. Okay, and now your bird is all covered. Next, you're going to take your decorative feathers, and you can be creative. You can decorate his head, you can add some more colorful ones to his butt. I'm just going to put some glue on here. I'll stick some in top of his head. Okay, and I want to add a couple more to his back. Now make sure that when you're adding them, you can poke a hole, you can just poke the pointy end of your feather into the styrofoam. Just make sure that the glue that you're using actually goes onto the styrofoam ball and not just the feathers that you have on here from before. And there you have your bird. Next, you're going to take your 4 strings. One of these is going to be for your head. So you can go ahead and you can tie it to your neck, the neck of your bird, or you can glue it to that hole that we had in the top here. So I'm going to take a little bit here. Just going to add some more glue. I'm going to put my yarn in the hole on the top of his head here. Oh, glue is starting to stick to my fingers now. Okay. And then you're going to take 2 more strings and you're going to tie them about halfway down the legs of your bird, about where you think maybe his knees would be. So there's one leg. And there's another leg. Okay, and then you're going to find that hole that was in the top. Okay, so mine's about here. So I think I might make mine just a little bit bigger. Okay, and I'm going to fill it full of glue. I'm going to add my yarn to that top hole. Now again, you want to make sure that your glue is dry before you try attaching it to your cross. Otherwise, the glue is just going to fall apart. Next, you're going to take the cross that you made earlier, okay? And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take that string that's coming out of the center and you're going to tie it to the middle of your cross. And this will help to keep the center of gravity for your bird. Okay. Next, you're going to do the head. You're going to do the head at the front end here. Now, once you get all of your strings attached, you can always adjust the level of your string by tying it and retying it. So I think I want, let's see, how big is my body? I think I can make that a little bit bigger. Just wind my body up a bit more. Okay. Now we're going to attach my head. If you're having trouble with the rope sliding on the cross, a handy tip is you can take some Scotch tape and you can tape it down, or you can take some glue and you can glue it in place as well once you have the rope and the levels that you want it to be. Okay. Next, you're going to do the same thing. So you have your head piece here. So your legs are going to go to the side. And again, once you have your legs adjusted to where you want them, if your rope keeps slipping, you can always tape them or glue them in place. And now you have your marionette. In order to make him move, all you need to do is just wiggle your cross piece, either up or down or side to side. Enjoy! Be sure to check out our YouTube channel for other fun day camp ideas from Hutchison House Museum, or to see what else we have going on, be sure to check out our website at www.hutchisonhouse.ca.